This week may be the week that Judge Sarah Netburn gives the ruling that will end with the Ripple and SEC's lawsuit. According to the experts, a favorable ruling for Ripple could force the SEC to settle. On other matters, the last week has not been good for XRP and crypto market, which keeps finding new lows. A closer analysis on the XRP helps us learn about the token's main advantages and disadvantages of the Ripple's token. Stay tuned and don't miss the latest news on the XRP world. Hello to the XRP news community, welcome to a new video. If this is the first time you see one of our videos, we send a special greeting, and we encourage you to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell notifications, so you do not miss any videos. I want to tell you that this channel gives away 200 XRP. For a chance to participate, all you must do is subscribe, like the video and leave a comment. The winner will be announced on the 15th of July. In addition to this, get 100 extra XRP if you are on our Telegram channel. The link is in the description. This could be a week with good news for Ripple. For those that missed the latest updates on the case, on June 7th, the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple attended a court conference scheduled by Judge Sarah Netburn. The conference call was open to the public, which allowed interested parties to listen to what was going on. The main reason for this conference was to focus on the SEC's claims that all documents relating to William Hinman's 2018 speech should fall under the attorney-client privilege. As you may know, in 2018, the former SEC director of the Division of Corporation Finance, William Hinman, said that Bitcoin and Ethereum were not securities. The SEC claimed the speech was based on his personal opinion and not that of the SEC. Ripple requested a series of emails exchanged between Hinman and SEC members regarding this speech, which made the Securities and Exchange Commission change its mind, claiming that those documents fell under the attorney-client privilege. Judge Sarah Netburn questioned at least 6 SEC motions to shield the Hinman speech-related documents, which ended up not going very well for the SEC. Now, the court ruling could decide the outcome of the case. A ruling in favor of Ripple Lab may force the SEC into an early settlement. The SEC's attempts to shield the documents raised speculation that the content could be materially damaging to the SEC case. This consensus has fueled the speculation that the SEC would settle in the event of an unfavorable ruling. There is no scheduled ruling date. There are rumors that the ruling could be at any time, having the investor on edge with the possibility of a settlement between the SEC and Ripple. It's not been a good week for XRP or any other cryptocurrency that continues to end up in the red. The total cryptocurrency market volume has increased, indicating that investors are selling their crypto holdings. While experts are still hopeful that the XRP has a bright future coming, the numbers seem to show exactly the opposite. According to an article posted by Forbes, the XRP has a great number of advantages but also some big disadvantages. Let's take a closer look at this analysis of the now 8th biggest crypto. As you know, Ripple serves as a trusted agent between two parties in a transaction, as the network can quickly confirm that the exchange went through properly. Ripple can facilitate not only the exchange of XRP, but also a variety of fiat currencies and other cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin. The network deducts a small amount of XRP, a cryptocurrency, as a fee to any user making a transaction using the network. L. Lee, board member of On-Chain Custodian, said the standard fee to conduct transactions on Ripple is set at 0.00001 XRP, which is minimal compared to the large fees charged by banks for conducting cross-border payments. Pat White, CEO of Bitwave, said Ripple was designed from the very beginning to essentially be a replacement for SWIFT, a leading money transfer network, or to otherwise replace the settlement layer between major financial institutions. Among the main advantages is the fast settlement. It takes days for a bank to complete a wire transaction, and in the case of Bitcoin, for example, it would take minutes or potentially hours for transactions to be verified. In the case of XRP, transaction confirmations are incredibly fast. They generally take 4 to 5 seconds to be completed. Ripple is also a very versatile exchange network. The transactions processed by Ripple Network are not only by using XRP, but it can also be used for other fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies. Another great advantage with Ripple and XRP is that it's used by large financial institutions. Ripple continues to announce more and more collaborations and partnerships with companies all over the world. Large enterprises use Ripple as a transaction platform. Not long ago, CIBC announced its use of this network for cross-border payments, demonstrating it already has larger institutional market adoption than most cryptocurrencies. But not everything could be advantages, as there are a number of disadvantages that XRP has. The main one being that it is centralized. Cryptocurrencies gained popularity very fast because they were decentralized, meaning that they were out of the control of large banks and governments. The Ripple system, however, can be somewhat centralized. It has a default list of validators, which goes against this decentralization philosophy. Another disadvantage is that XRP has a large pre-mined supply. Though most of the Ripple supply not held in circulation is stored, it's possible large quantities may get introduced at inopportune times, which could impact XRP's value. And lastly, as we've been talking over the past weeks, the lawsuit between XRP and the SEC, which depending on the outcome could have a positive or negative impact on the price, but as we have mentioned before, this may end soon. So, we come to the end of the video. If you liked it, we would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and give a like. We publish a daily video. You should also share the video with someone that you think can be useful. See you in the next video.